Hey everybody, it's your boy Mesidor coming at you with another video. This one is going to be for a pure electric healer loadout with Iconics involved, as you can see already. So if you watched my last video on pure healer without Iconics, everything's exactly the same. I'm running all the same stuff basically. I did change one thing. Arts are the same, as you can see. Basically going straight up healer. And we're going to do 10k healing or greens healing, whatever you want to call it. Everything else is the same. The change is going to be to allies. I'm going to use Walk It Off, of course, to get that 15% supercharge. But instead of Black Adam, I'm going to do the power regeneration boost that Cyborg gives you. So that helps out, allows you to spam your powers more. So the big change comes in the loadout, of course. So this is going to be a quick video. We are still running mostly the same loadout, as you'll see. I did change some supercharges up, and I did add some iconics in. This is the iconics I would run for those of you who have no interest in battle healing and you just want to straight up heal. So you want to put out max healing, you want to put out max protection. So we actually have 3 different shields here. One being behind the supercharge, but that's not why we're using that supercharge. This is going to be a just-in-case supercharge because we have the room for it. And what this does is it's going to, we're not going to be able to use the healing part of it because I don't have a combo move in here to release the pulses. But what we're going to use it for is basically an upgraded Word of Power. So Word of Power with a shield versus Word of Power with the electric damage. Because we're not concentrating on damage, we're concentrating on protection and heals. Oh, 4 shields. I'm sorry, 4 shields. So we have Arc Lightning, one of the most underrated heals in the game. Can double heal, bounces from player to player, enemy to enemy. Really underrated heal. Galvanize, which is one of the closest things we have to a heal over time. It does give a quick heal over time, but it's 3 seconds, so it's kind of spammable. Recover is group heal. And with us running our artifact, that gives us the safety net. Running the 2 group heals actually builds it up twice as fast, so it's pretty OP. Bioelectric Surge, and this one you can't clip with. Everything else in this you can clip with. Well, except for Empowering Pulse. But you can clip with this, so you can play this very, very fast. Electric is all about burst healing. Not a whole lot of heals over time. We do have the Life Shield, which is one of the best shields in the game, in my opinion. Shield multiplier 2.5, and when it breaks, it gives a heal, a burst heal for a heal modifier of 105 to 116, so a really good heal. We may actually get to see it in action. So you got this shield, then you got Flux, which is your other 4-man shield. We got Electrogenesis. Gives a heal over time to yourself and another person in the group, and then it will put an aura around them. Some debate on how big that aura is. I don't truly know. I think it's between 7.5 and 10 meters. So think same thing as Empowering Pulse. But when you got 2 of them, and if your tank gets it, he's playing inside, you're playing outside, it's a bigger healing aura than you would think, and gets slept on a lot. Now that we have 2 trays, totally viable, totally viable. And then Empowering Pulse, it can do huge damage, but it also has a healing modifier of 134 to 147. It's a huge heal with a 10-meter radius, so you do have to be somewhat close. But usually where you're playing will be just fine. If it hits, it hits. We're not worried about that. We're worried about just healing. So then we've got the supercharge array. So we've got a 10k supercharge in here, which gives a group shield to all 8 members and heals over time. So it's pretty OP. And we don't really need a supercharge generator when you run two 2500s and you alternate them. So if I alternate these 2500s, hit one, and then when it comes off, when the greens go away, hit the other one, and then you can hit the shield, and then you can just keep cycling these, and you will always have supercharge. It will never go away. So every time this comes off cooldown, which it can reset, you will have it ready and usually be good to go, unless it comes immediately off of reset. But pretty OP. By the time the shield goes away, you usually got another one, even if it does reset. I don't think we're going to actually get to see it in action. So this will be my first time running this loadout. This is just what I think I would run. Not super worried about it, guys, because, I mean, if people drop with this loadout, that's on them. I mean, you're getting max everything. So, going to try not to talk too much. Already put out one supercharge, so I'm giving out those greens. Again, we're not worried about damage, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep putting up shields. And cycle my shields. If they overlap a little bit, no big deal. We've got so many of them. So nobody should really be moving on, unless they're playing really stupid. You can see I got a purple healing ray there. Let's just keep this going. Oh, I didn't see the green at first. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm popping greens this early. Things die too fast for people to stand in the greens anyway. But it's fine. We'll build it back up fast enough. So again, we're not worried about getting in close. We're just doing here. Not gonna lie, it's kind of boring. I'm used to getting into the action. Who's in here? By himself. If you can't confidently clear the room, you shouldn't go in by yourself without a temporary weapon. I was gonna say that. I'll leave them a shield and I'll keep going. We don't need that down there. So we'll leave them a shield and we'll keep going. So as you can see, they do override each other. He's the tank. I'm going to put that little extra shielding up. So you're at. Again, we're just worried about healing. Gonna get in close. Keep rotating your shields. Means it. Sorry about that, guys. My 8 o'clock alarm telling me it's bedtime soon. Yes, I go to bed. I go to work super early. Alright, everybody just kind of split up here. Let's give him a shield. Oop, let's not go there. Give him a shield. He's going to stay in the middle. Okay. So the tank's going to stay in the middle, and we're going to come down here and we're going to worry about it. DPSs should be able to handle that. At least I would be able to as a DPS. Wow, they still haven't cleared those rooms. I threw that supercharge up expecting to bust. And as you can see, good troll, no power problems whatsoever. Haven't had to really use my special supercharge. So as you can see, just constant heals, constant shields. Let's put a 10k up. Let's boost the group with a Constantine. So we are also giving out 10% might and green. So we're basically running a buff loadout. So we're giving out greens, we're giving out tons of shields, we're giving out 10Ks, we're giving out 10% might. Still think it's boring. I want to be up there in the action. I used to like to, yeah, I did just break my shield. That was a mistake too. That's okay, it gives greens. I wish somebody would give me this many greens. Not that I rely on greens, guys, and very much about being self-sufficient. I don't want to rely on somebody else to make sure I do good damage. or do good heals. As you can see, no problems. Running through it. Burn does feel a little slow. I mean, it's not bad. 9 minutes. We got one with almost 600 million, one with almost a billion. So I feel slow because I'm used to being up in the action, and so right now I'm just healing. As you can see, totally doable for you people that love to just heal. This is what I would personally run. I would have ran this at one point in time before, you know, an elite raids. I would always feel like I needed to run a full healer loadout, so I did for a long time, even though I've been battle healing forever. Yeah, now you know. I can battle heal anytime, as far as I'm concerned. Let's give them Constantine, boost their damage. Give them that big 18% might buff. Let's give them some greens. Yeah, if I was a DPS and I had a healer giving out greens like this, I'd be following that healer everywhere he went. If I had a healer, oops, that was a mistake. If I had a healer throwing out greens like this and putting up Constantines, that healer would be my best friend. So you'll probably never see me run this loadout again, just because it's not my playstyle. But I can see how some people just want to play the game, and there's no shame. Just because I've been playing this game a long time, so for me, I've done so much in this game that I have to spice it up a little bit, and playing battle roles does that for me. Kind of spices it up. Let's get out of that. Let's put up a shield for everyone. One of the most OP supercharges in the game. That was another mistake. I'm not used to running my supercharges right next to each other like that. So I'd have to get used to that if I kept playing this. Come on, get out of there, dude. Where you at? I don't know where he's at. Is he back in there? Alright. Let's put up some greens. Let's put down a supply drop. Anybody want that damage boost? Go get you that damage boost. So as you can see, didn't do any damage. Didn't do a lot of heals because the burn was decent, actually. 13 minutes, 1.3 billion for Lady Bolter there. Yeah, I mean, not my favorite gameplay style. Just kind of boring. But there you go for you guys, you pure healers. There you go. With that, that'll be the end of the video. And OZ is out.